A pleasant good morning, my friends. This is Train Time Money. This is your program, my friend, calling from the heart on Sunday, the 28th of February 2016. The pleasure being back with you, my friends. My apologies for not having a program yesterday, but unfortunately, I had a really bad upset stomach, and really and truly, it was not a good set at all. So, I think I had time from going and my body needed rest, but also I really need to start back taking care of myself. I really cut down on all these sweets that I'm addicted to. I really have addiction to chocolate, that's something I need to cut off. So, my friends, I really need to start back. It's important that we all take care of ourselves, start eating healthy, and really taking care of ourselves so that when we get older, not only our bodies but our minds, we will feel young, you know. So, my friends, before I get to the issues that affect the Christian community, right? Let me address this issue on a Muslim sister, right? Because we cannot be selfish, my friends. We cannot think of our own beliefs. We must feel the burdens and pains of others, whether it's a Hindu or Muslim, whatever faith religion they belong to, right? Every queen and race should find an equal place, my friend. And the Almighty sent us all here to love and serve one another. We need to be our brothers and sisters keeper. So, when we see issues that affect another community, right? Our community, the Catholic faith, should reach out. And what hurts me that we have a ministry of justice in our church, right? And yet you have this woman who wears a hijab, a Muslim woman, right? And she was employed by a company called Wonderful World. And the fact of the matter is, she was discriminated because you know why, my friends? Because of security reasons. Now, my good friend, I would like to commend my good friend and challenge quality HR manager of that company, right? To get to the bottom of this issue, and her excuse is security reasons. So my question is, you try and tell me, at this day and age, a woman could wear hijab, a man could wear Islamic cap, right? And under that cap could fit in a weapon. That what you trying to tell me? So you trying to tell me I just scan through people's heads now? Does that make any sense to you, my friends? Imagine that. And whoever implementing this policy should be fired, should be held accountable. There needs to be laws put in place to deal with discrimination so that there be stiff penalties, even for in terms of the attorney fees for defending this nonsense, my friends. Right? And not only that, there needs to be accountability too. That if once that business is found guilty without having a proper answer from the manager, right, with any redress, right, must must pay the compensation fee for the hurt and trauma that person go through, right? Because it takes a psychological, mental toll on you when one person loses a job, my friends, right, due to discrimination. It affects their daily lives, right? So they go through depression and they don't feel fit in society because if you make them feel like an outcast, right? Because of one's action, right? Like I said on last week, because of one action, it does not represent the whole organization. So when you see terrorist attacks, right? Because of a couple of fools, it does not reflect on the entire Muslim community, my friends, right? It does not reflect because no religion teaches you to harm anyone. No God will ever preach to harm anyone. Right? Religion, right, is about which should always be peace, love, and unity. Right, my friends? So why are we labeling persons who, right, especially our Muslim brothers and sisters, as terrorists for because of a few fools? Why is that? Right? Because I thought we all have friends, we all know family members who are Muslims, right? We would not like anyone to harm, to discriminate or say anything hurtful to them, right? Because we love them, because they are good persons, right? So if we acknowledge that there are Muslims, brothers and sisters, who are praying people, who are loving people, why are we seeking to harm them for? Why? Why are we label? We do not like people to judge us, but yet we are judging others. Why is that, my friends? So I would like to ask wonderful world, right? Which isn't so wonderful, right? Why are you labeling this woman, right? Who was employed, and then when she was employed, she was told that she can't come to the job anymore because of her wear. Does that make any sense for the employer? And then they tell her she can't be employed because of her wear. Does that make any sense to you, my friends? So, to me, this is a sign of blatant discrimination, and there needs to be laws in place to deal with discrimination, my friends, right? And whichever business or any public sector, any private sector, right, discriminates, then that manager needs to be fired forthwith, and there needs to be stiff penalties, my friends. There needs to be persecution, my friends. So I am really concerned, about this latest development. It pains me to see, you know, because we all belong to the human race, my friends. Right? So one that person is feeling pain, we should feel that same pain. Right? There's no different pain because we all share the same blood, right? Right, we all, So I am really disturbed by this, and my heart and prayers goes out to this young lady, my friends, and especially single mothers who can, I see that she has a baby, so you can imagine the trauma she's going through right now. She has to take care of a baby, especially in these hard economic times, my friends. So I say I am calling for total boycott on this company, Wonderful World. I'm calling on all right thinking citizens and people to stand up and to stand up against this type of injustice. And where's the military of justice in my church? Why are they not standing up? Where's the Catholic community? Where's the Christian community as a whole? But yet we go to church every Saturday and pray and preach, and they have priests preaching. Let me get to that, and let me start. So my heart and prayers go out to that young lady. But my friends, let me get to the meat of the matter. The fact of the matter is, we go to church every Saturday, right? We pray, but yet we have homeless persons coming into the church, right? And we do not make them feel welcome. We look down on them. The priest continues to continue preaching as though nothing is happening. And that needs to change. We need to bring these homeless persons on the stage and make them feel welcome, and call on everyone in the church to, make a contribution, right? And try and have this individual. We need to make them feel included in terms of whatever talent they may have, whether it's piano, drums, guitar, whatever. Make them feel welcome. Why, like I said, why are we labeling? What is going on in today's society? Don't we have a heart, my friends? We go and we pray, right? And we to love and serve one another, but yet we're not practicing it. Do you know? Friday, I was in my workplace doing my duties, and a man came up to me, right? And my co-workers witnessed it, where he needed surgery for his eye, and I gave him some money, and I'm sure in my co-workers' mind, they must be saying, why Charlie Mama is giving him money? Suppose he's calling him, but to me it doesn't matter. Once someone come to you for help, we should be a helping hand to assist that person. Right? Only God knows the heart and mind of that person. We cannot be the judge. Because you don't know if God could be in that person. That could be a test from the Almighty. So we need to help those who are less fortunate. I'm calling on the church, I'm calling on the priest to please practice that. Because I ask myself, where's the accountability? Where is money going into in terms of the offering? The church offering? Where's the money going into? Where's it show that we are taking care of those who are less fortunate? Right? And yet we are charging persons for Bible, um, rosary, and living faith booklets. Why is that? Are you telling me there's a price to pay? Are you telling me there's a price to pay for those who coming into the church? I mean, this is the homeland of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. right? We all come to unite and pray and rejoice with one another. So why we have to pay a fee? I don't understand, my friends, and where that money going into. If your excuse is because it needs printing, right? Then that's the church itself, right? Needs to take care of its own. We do not need, right? Because do you know my good friend in Ishmael, his Muslim station, IBN Channel 8, gave thousands of Qurans, distributed thousands of Holy Qurans without a price. And they have no excuse about how we need money to print this stuff. They could have charged, but no, they take out money from their own pockets and pay for these Qurans to be printed and stuff. And they distributed. Why are we not doing that? There's no excuse. There's no excuse, my friends. So I am calling for greater accountability within the church, my friend. And we need to stand up and say, you know what, this is wrong. This is not, we cannot be hypocrites, my friends. So there needs to be accountability within the church, my friends. Also, speaking of accountability, we cannot have Catholic priests having serious allegations over their head. Like, for example, child molestation and stuff. And yet, there's no address to the issue. And we're not concerned about the victims. Why is everybody so silent about it? But yet, we look to it, like I was reading an article where a priest was removed for using a hovering board during mass in the US, right? Right? And yet, but you know what? We're not removing the priests that have serious allegations against them. Why is that? Why not? Right? There needs to be a thorough investigation in priests, you know, in terms of, serious allegation in terms of sexual abuse. We must not turn a blind eye. I want to know where's the Archbishop in this whole issue. Why is not speaking out against this issue? Right? There needs to be email lie detector tests. We need to really get serious, my friends. So I am really concerned. I'm really concerned, right? From what I'm seeing within my own community, I know a lot of people may get upset with me, but I really do not care. Because we cannot make a mockery of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because that we are doing, my friends. That is what we are doing. Right? And by the way, can someone tell me when the Bible says that a priest can't get married? Because if you read Matthew, and not only that, and why are we calling priest our father for? Because I know I only have one father, which is my father, right? Right? And God is my father. Right? So you have your father who gave you birth, and you have your heavenly father, the Almighty. So I don't understand why we call him priest our father for, because if you read chapter 23 verses 9, right? It stated that, no man you should be calling no man your father. Right? Read chapter 23 verses 9. That sound like a real preacher here, but anyhow. Yeah, read that and you'll see for yourself. So why are you making them superior, calling them your father? From the, right? Superior to the Almighty. Why is that? Can't you see we are making a total mockery? Can't you see? And not only that, I have dealt with, your right? Not a while ago, I have dealt with the issue of discrimination. Yet, when yeah, excuse me, so much things I just have to say. And when we have women who come to the church and they dress up in a skimpy outfits, we like to look down on them. We want to know why they're in the church, right? But we cannot be the judge. We must embrace all that comes into the church, my friend. Only the Almighty can be the judge. And we cannot be labeling such person. We need to welcome them, my friend. Make them feel welcome in the church. We need to make each other feel welcome and love and serve one another, my friends. So I am concerned about all these issues that I'm seeing in the Catholic community. Right? The Catholic community needs to get their act together, right? In terms of leadership, in terms of the role, and in terms of, that there needs to be accountability and transparency, my friend. And we need to stop practicing what we preach. We cannot preach about loving and serving one another, and yet when we see, for example, a Muslim or Muslim sister, right, being discriminated against, where is the Catholic community in this whole issue? Where's the actually bishop? But you know what? But you know why this is happening, my friends? Because we live in such a selfish society. We only care about our beliefs and our feelings. And that, my friend, needs to change. So, my friends, I think I'll leave it there. I think I've dealt with this in a holistic manner. I'm very concerned, what I see going on, not only in my own faith, but in other persons, community. And we need to be concerned about one another and reach and, lend a helping hand to those in need, my friends. So, my friends, I thank you for all viewing. Let's continue to love one another and continue to pray and be a praying society, my friend. We need to be God fearing, my friends. Really and truly. So I thank you all for viewing. May Almighty God bless each and every one of you. Take care. God bless.